Hello, hello, Indie Music Live, episode 144 tonight. I'm JoeJoeKeys, as usual. Haven't changed my name lately. Might do it in the future, though. Sitting here with David Werba and Aaron Robinson from Blood of Angels. Blood of Angels. He's sitting in Florida, right on the edge of a hurricane, hanging out with us tonight. You guys may remember him. We had a featured artist a couple of months ago. And Dave, what's up, dude?
Man, we got an eclectic mix of tunes tonight. We got some rap and country. We got some pop punk rock. And yeah, pretty interesting. How you doing, Aaron?
I'm doing great. And yeah, it does sound like you got a good mix of music tonight, and it'll be a good time to check it all out.
Yeah, we have it's a truly international show once again. Our featured artist Oakman is from France, and we've been hanging out with Noreen for the last few minutes, and we're gonna be talking to her in a little bit. It's actually 4 a.m. in the morning there, so thanks for hanging out with us and staying up or getting up early. I'm not really sure. Anyway, Rob's pushing all the buttons. He's gonna push a button for us now. We're gonna listen to some country music. I'm not a big country music fan per se. I don't necessarily listen to it by choice all the time or anything like that. But this guy's good, Matt Westin. He reminds me of growing up in the cornfields of Indiana, especially this video, Farm Town. Share this video out. Let us know what you think of the songs in the comments, and we'll see you in a minute.
Busting our butts till the work is done. Shine up the boots, we're gonna cut loose and head on down to the smoking moons. Strut our stuff through the swinging door and kick it on the dance floor. And it goes like step, step, turn, shuffle. Bartender, pour us a double. Farm town, it's time to get down when the sun drops low behind the hay bales. In a farm town, you can hear the sound of the country boys revving up to raise some hell. We're coming from the east, we're coming from the west, rolling across the fields like a thunderstorm. Just an old dirt road where the good times roll. Yeah, that's where we can be found, in a farm town. Oh yeah. You can drive a Cadillac or a John Deere tractor, whatever you're riding, baby, it don't matter. But nothing else gets me pumped up more than a parking lot of 4x4s. I said step, step, turn, shuffle. Bartender, pour us a double in a farm town. It's time to get down when the sun drops low behind the hay bales. In a farm town, you can hear the sound of the country boys revving up to raise some hell. We're coming from the east, we're coming from the west, rolling across the fields like a thunderstorm. Just an old dirt road where the good times roll. Yeah, that's where we can be found, in a farm town. Oh yeah.
Indie Music Live, episode 144. There was something I wanted to talk about tonight, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I know. I'm doing Periscope videos again. Did you see that, Dave?
Cool.
Yeah. So
Pretty awesome.
whenever I feel like it, I'm doing some right now, just some SoundCloud listens because it's easy to manage. So be checking out Periscope, follow Indie Music Plus on Periscope, and you'll see that sometime. That was Matt Westin with Farmtown. Sitting here with Mr. David Werba and Aaron Robinson, the metal god of Florida. And Aaron, this is Rite of Passage. This is your first critique for us. So what'd you think of this country song, dude?
It was really good. It had a really, I love how it hit the chorus in a very driving way. Production quality is really good. I've always kind of joked that, country music kind of fits in 5 categories. And well, one of the ones I always joke about is that this kind of is what I would put in pride category. Like, I'm a country guy, blue collar. I get, like what you was mentioning, a parking lot full of Ford trucks. That gets his blood going. But yeah, I see where it fits, and the music is good. I love the slide melody in it. They did a really good job with the song.
David?
Nice, man. Yeah, this is that really deep South sound, man. I've we've said before, I feel like we say it like pretty much every week or two. It's not, we don't listen to this stuff. I don't personally, but if you're into that like purest, country deep South sound, I mean, that like this is perfect. It's a nice mix, and that's what I look at in all genres. It's just, does it come across well? So I always respect it, and we're not partial to any certain genre on the show. So definitely going to include stuff like this because they're always going to have a big fan base, this sound.
Yeah, a lot of people confuse indie for like a specific genre of music, but the whole reason this business is set up is independent music of all genres. Indie isn't a genre, as I say. Indie isn't a genre; it's an attitude. So that's why we're Indie Music Plus. So that's why we're playing all genres of music. Oh, Rob, he pulls off the mic. You guys hear him or not? I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Let's totally take a slant left. We played this guy on our show before. He's a friend of Mr. B Easy, although he's not with what was the name of their record label? No Dat. He's not with No Dat anymore. He's with Major Bands, I believe is what it's called. Brand new video from J20, the Presidential King. I believe he's sitting in the audience as J President King Will. Good to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. So we're going to check out his video. This is a brand new video called My Life on Indie Music Live, episode 144. Check this video out. Let us know what you think in the comments. We'll be right back.
I'ma stack, I'ma do it, wax, this is my life. I got dreams, I got goals, I want to complete my life. I want to be successful when I'm living my life. And I don't care what no one think, wax, this is my life. How you gonna tell me how to live, bitch, this is my life. Now I'm getting to the money, wanna be in my life. Bitch, I'm working on me and I don't need me no wife. I got rid of all things that's trying to ruin
Dodge me felony, so seeing demons amphetamines. So pussy wherever the traffic be. My bros put me sick like letter B. Nobody was helping me. Got the pan, not everybody want a piece. I ain't hot yet, just got the recipe. I see niggas switch right next to me. It's niggas that hate that they met me. But don't test me or do me or bet me. Cause I'm strong and I pop like Pepsi. Was up a good fella like Pesci. These niggas all seem like a lepsy. On me done dad, but ain't left me. So as presidential, I'm reppin'. I could change you up with no weapon. If I need to, wife anybody that bleeds too. Them that millies I keep too. You ain't telling the nigga I see through. Them niggas naked, no real juice. And I'm going hard like stale food. I'm a Christian, but I bail too. If I pray to pray and then see proof, I made it through in this song proof. And then running shit, no track suits. Going nuts, no cash shoes. Good Remy, no papoose. Good smoke, no tax too. Fuck the state of my past too. My old block I just passed through. I thank God that I made it through. Now ain't a damn thing past due. Nah. I'ma stack, I'ma do it, wax, this is my life. I got dreams, I got goals, I want to complete my life. I wanna be successful when I'm living my life. And I don't care what no one think, wax, this is my life. How you gonna tell me how to live, bitch, this is my life. Now I'm getting to the money, wanna be in my life. Bitch, I'm working on me and I don't need me no wife. I got rid of all things that's trying to rule. The streets can't handle me. And these bitches, they question my sanity. Do a business cause my mentality. Just got left on my niggas and family. Am I guilty of vanity? Maybe so, but if I fail understandably. If you went through the shit though I went through, you would, but I see that you're not understanding me. Just know I care for my family, that hustle that just up inside of me. My bullets will do all the bottom. And the follow a bad flow bottom. More money, my only philosophy. For these bitches that take up psychology. Got a master's degree in pathology. If I tweeted Twitter, did she follow me? Now I'm on, these bitches won't bother me. And these gangsters don't think I will pop a G. I'm gonna live my life, ain't no apologies. When I limited power like
from Chicago, a good friend, I guess, or a friend of, I don't know how good of friends they are, but a friend of the show, Mr. B Easy. That was J20 Presidential King, J20 the Presidential King, I think is the full name. It's going by J20 lately. Facebook page doesn't have very many likes right now. I think he's rebranding. I think he's in the middle of rebranding from No Dat or something. That's what it seems like to me. I've always liked this guy. He's old school sound. This isn't necessarily probably my favorite song ever of his, but I really like what he's doing, and I hope he keeps doing more. So
it's different. It's different. I remember all this news past stuff. It's always super hot, great mix. Again, nice production, nice smooth engineering on this one. Really comes across. Yeah, I don't recall him doing speed type rap in the other songs I heard from him. So that was kind of a new take or a new look from where I'm concerned, but it worked, man. It was cool. I mean, it just that's not easy to do. to just rip that out. It's not like every rapper can just, you know, go into speed mode at any time. So that I thought that was pretty impressive.
Well, it's a really good video too, I thought.
Yeah,
overall,
super cool video. But Aaron, what do you think, man?
For me, what I loved about it is, I mean, it's really kind of funny because, you know, I was just watching a documentary basically of the West Coast, East Coast 90s.
On Netflix.
You know, back and forth. Huh?
On Netflix.
Yeah.
So
Actually, I was just watching that earlier today. I mean, to me, as far as the beat goes, it really sounds like a throwback to that, you know, that Death Row Records, you know, early Dr. Dre kind of sound. To me, it does. And as far as an MC, you know, it's you know, he's really clear with his words. It's not that he's trying to be like a speed rapper. It's more important about like getting the message out there. And I really when the beat dropped back and you just heard him for a while, I think it was a pretty cool take. You know, you don't hear that too much in current rap and hip hop. And there was also a sense of melody there too, which is also not the most common thing, you know, in that genre of music either. So, it was a really good job. It was something new, a little different and fresh, and I'm sure things will work out for him.
Yeah, it does have that like
level.
haunting. It's like a haunting type of melody in the background that was reminiscent of that era that you were talking about. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I was thinking of. You know, is kind of like a slowed down version of the Tupac track California. That was like really big in the 90s.
That's interesting.
It was a little more like slowed down version of that, but it was cool.
Cool. Well, everybody let us know what you think in the comments, whether on YouTube or Facebook or anywhere else, on Twitter or anything like that. And now's the time that we're going to bring in our featured artist. It's about 10 after 4 in the morning, quarter after 4 in the morning in France. We've never had a featured artist from France, so I'm super excited. We've had international artists. Let me just go through real quick. Australia, Japan, UK, New Zealand, New Zealand, where else? Canada, all those places. Netherlands.
Yeah.
So France. Here we go. Maureen, nice to meet you. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. So we're going to get deeper with Dave here in just a few minutes and find out more about the band and really just, you know, get deeper, as we say here. But I'd like you to kind of give us a quick explanation of what Oakman is and, you know, a little bit about your music and a little bit about the video Clear Enough, and then we'll listen to Clear Enough and come back and talk a little bit more.
Okay, so we are a 3-piece band, and I'm Maureen, a singer guitarist, and there is 2 brothers, Jesse on the drum and Jeremiah on bass. And we play kind of emotional alt rock music. So, and our last music video is Clear Enough, and it's about some difficult obstacles in the life you have to overcome, but at the end you can find some hope to overcome obstacles. So yeah, that's the song.
Very cool. Awesome. So hang tight, stay up, drink some more coffee. Everybody share this video out, or whatever you're drinking. Probably tea or something fancy like that, right? Like Europeans are. Anyway, I'm just a dude from Indiana. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oakman with the song Clear Enough. In Music Live, episode 144. We'll be right back.
So where do we go? How do we get ourselves into it? And you let me know. I guess we gotta leave all this out. And you think it's right, you think it's now. We hear this, it was never quite enough. And I think it's good, I think it's time for me to come out from those memories. Should I still run every
Deeper with Dave. Deeper with Dave. Oh, yeah.
Sponsored by
Maureen, I want to start with the guitar. I love your guitar sound.
Thank you.
You got it. So I saw it was a Fender Twin amp, looks like you're using, but what guitar pedals do you use for that distortion?
I use just OCD distortion. That's all.
That's it? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you really created a great sound in the mix and the production. It obviously used multiple tracks and everything. So you're a three-piece. You guys only perform as the three of you, huh?
Yeah, always perform with the three-piece. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy to do. I've mentioned this before, especially being the singer. If you make mistakes, if you stop playing for a while, it's like the huge part of the sound just drops out. So you got to stay on your toes. I mean, or keep on the ball. So are you comfortable with just that three-piece process?
Yeah, we are very comfortable with this, and we are like a family inside. We know each other since a very long time. So yeah, I really love playing guitar at the same time singing. So yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with this, and it's really every time pleasure on the stage.
And that's cool. And we got to do a shout out for the rhythm section. I mean, the Guillaume brothers, I believe, bass and drum, that is just super tight. They're super tight together. Obviously, I'm sure they've been playing together forever, but even the tone and every part of your sound, it's just a really smooth mix. So you want to say a few words on just working with them as your bandmates?
We work always together on rehearsal, and we make songs together, and because they are brothers, so they always played together, and with their father, their father who played guitar and made some American music, like because their father loved Leonard Skinner, I think.
Oh, Leonard Skinner,
Leonard Skinner. So they always played in basement room and with their father, and drum and bass. So
question for your native language is French, obviously. So the decision to sing in English for all of your music, was that right from the beginning? And then why did you do that?
It's because since I was young, I always listened to English music, mostly US music. So I don't really ask to myself if I wanted to sing in French or English. It was like natural things to sing in English. And it's different when I have to speak, because when I write in English, I have the time to write, to think the good words, the good grammar. So we are French, but I prefer to sing in English because this is a language that I love since I was young, and I always listen to English music. So I did that naturally.
Well, you do it well. I did, honestly, I didn't even know where you guys were from. I didn't notice much of an accent behind it until I went to your website. And on your website, I also found you guys are touring quite often. I mean, you just did a UK tour, and you're playing through France and everything now. So I'm just like scrolling down your schedule. I mean, there's got to be like 50 shows coming up, or that you played in the past. So who's your booking manager? Is that the guy sitting next to you? Is he taking care of all this for you guys?
Yeah, he's a friend of us, and he want to book on UK because he always listens to English music too. So he really comfortable with UK and US. We hope so. We work on it. So Nicholas is very great booker. Thank you, Nicholas.
I know he's in the background there, so we got to give him a shout out for sure. So before we wrap up here, what's the future looking like for you? Just keep cranking out new albums? Are you writing a lot now, or are you just focusing on playing live for a while?
For now, we're focused on the last EP, and we wanted to come in US and make some gigs. So we work on it, and for now, yeah, we want to defend our last EP.
Awesome. So US venues watching, make sure you reach out to Maureen and her brothers behind her playing the sound. They want to come to the US and play shows. So yeah, I'm sure some people will get in touch with you. Where can they find you on Twitter or in social? Is it the same handle? Is it just Oakman Band? Or?
Yeah, it's Oakman Band, and we are on all social media like Bandcamp, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everything.
And the website is oakmanband.com. You guys check out. It's got a bunch of their videos and just bios and stuff. But Maureen, it was such a pleasure having you here. Very nice young lady, and you guys sound awesome. Everyone here loves your sound. So we'd love to have you back when you have new music coming out.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Really, thank you very much.
Absolutely. All right, next tune, Rob, if you're ready to rock, it's a tune by Big Greg, who's been active on social lately. And the song's called Oh No. Let's hear it.
Yeah. A said she got a man, said he doing what he can. He sound like a good man, said he doing what he should. Tryna take out the hood, said he treat her real good, baby girl, but your man ain't got no dough. He sick and tired of hearing, ain't got no more. He ain't getting paid, ain't got no show. And when I hit the stage, they go front row. Ooh, no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. He looking through your phone, that's a no-no. He gon' see them texts that I sent you, and all them different places that we been to. Yeah, by the way, where you been to? Feeling like a week or it's been two. He gon' try to buy you a Benz too, but he can't pay your rent too. He listen what you into, but I can't do that. You already knew that. Now he begging for a second chance, already blew that. Yeah, I'm the man, say the least. Throwing money while your man pay the lease. Baby girl, I ain't telling you to cheat. I'm just saying, make the call, we can let you got a man. Said he doing what he can. He sound like a good man, said he doing what he should. Tryna take out the hood. Said he treat her real good, baby girl, but your man ain't got no dough. He sick and tired of hearing, ain't got no more. He ain't getting paid, ain't got no show. And when I hit the stage, they go front row. Ooh, no. You ain't gotta work in my room like you ain't got a shirt. Matter of fact, he ain't gotta work. You looking at me funny like this ain't gonna work. Oh no, I told you had a man. Ain't too many people that can do it like the man. White on white, we can do it like the clan. And take it to the ceiling, we can do it like a fan. Oh no, they tell me how to top that. Stop telling me to stop that.
That was Oh No by Big Greg. Big Greg, we actually featured some of his music over 3 years ago. He was around in the early days of Indie Music Plus, so it's nice to see him come back around.
Yeah, you might remember his song Like a Stripper. I know you liked it, Dave.
Yeah.
You thought it was really good.
Oh man. All right, now I'm getting the flashbacks. I remember it now.
I remember exactly, you said something, you thought it was like a it was on the charts or something. I don't think it ever made it to like Billboard charts, but I think that it was a familiar type thing. But I like Big Greg, man. I like him. It's cool stuff.
Who doesn't like Big Greg? I mean,
I know, man. Who doesn't like Big Greg?
Big Greg.
It's in the name. It's a cool name,
right?
Yeah, it was great engineering here. Another smooth mix. All the tunes tonight. But Aaron, what do you think, man?
That song is definitely perfect. I could hear that in the club. I mean, that's just like a total club mix. I mean, I could hear like a lot of possible other songs that like a DJ would blend or like blend it right in. It would just fit beautifully. Yeah, it just makes you groove. I mean, it's pretty cool.
You should check out Like a Stripper because it's a cool tune too. I mean,
okay.
I don't know how many tunes he comes out with. like, you know, if it's frequent or if it's this is the single he's come out with after like a stripper. I don't know if he has an album. I really don't know too much about him, but he's been helping promote the show, you know, for the week. And I thanked him, and he right away said, you know, thanks for promoting my last single too. So real nice guy as well.
Cool. I'll check it out.
Aaron, I hear you're in the studio and have a record label and shit.
Yeah, things are good in the Blood of Angels world.
Yeah, tell us what you guys are up to before we head out tonight.
Okay, let's see. Recently, we got signed with Slip Trick Records, a European record label, which is perfect for the kind of music we do. Yep. Being in the extreme metal genre. We hit the studio November 10th to start laying down tracks for our next album. It'll be our first with a label, and the title of the album will be The Failure of Faith.
Cool. And you guys won a bunch of indie like awards this past year, right?
Yeah. The Rise of the Fallen Gods did well for them. Let's see, Metal Band of the Year at the International Music Entertainment Awards, Independent Music Awards, Best Hardcore Metal Song for Odin's Wrath, and the Academia, we did Best EP, Best Song, and Best Video. So, it was a good first outing. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, well, I remember when you and I first started chatting, it's just I kept seeing you over and over and over again. I'm like, man, I got to have this guy on the show because I like your style of music. I really do. I mean, you guys are awesome in that particular genre because I listen to a lot of it. So it's really cool to have you here, man. I hope we get to have you back in the near future.
Most definitely.
Cool. All right, Rob, hitting those buttons, making us look good. Rob, what's your name? Rob Hicks. Hixvideo, Hixvideo. He has both computers tonight, so we look good and smell good. And I'm tired. I can't imagine how Marine feels right now. So, Dave, any final words?
No, yeah, it's 4 a.m. in France. Marina stayed up for us, so we appreciate that. But that's it, man. Solid show. That was rough last week,
Rob,
man. God.
Rob has something to say. What, Rob? Oh, Rob wants us to say hi to the YouTube chat because he's like the keyboard warrior over there, almost missing a transition. Yeah, I saw you, Rob.
It's getting crazy over there. YouTube.
Anyway, I love doing this show. I'm going to do another 150 episodes, even if it's just by myself. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. I'm JoeJoeKeys, Indie Music Live, episode 144. Done. See you next week.